Good morning, my prince.
Ah, Abdullahi. I can see you're all set for the morning.
Yes, my prince. I'm sure I need not remind you that you have a meeting scheduled for 10 o'clock with the oil executives from Iraq.
Come on, Abdul. Can't you see I'm having the time of my life? I'm sure the oil executives can wait. It won't kill them, I'm sure. Besides, punctuality has never been one of my virtues.
But, my prince, this time a little discipline is called for. You see, the oil contract depends on the meeting.
You bully you. Okay, Abdul. Give me a moment.
Yes, my prince.
So, I hate to leave, my love, but duty calls.
That's okay. I understand.
So, have you given my request a little thought?
Which is?
Will you stay for another week?
Oh, come on, Rashid. You know I couldn't do that. You say, look, in the world of the modeling industry, if you stay out for so long, just like I have, then it becomes so risky for you.
So, Nora, you place your career on a higher level than I?
Come on. You know that's not true. You know that's not possible. You know that, don't you? It's just that I have a career and I need to pursue it. And you will let me do that, won't you?
Okay. Do you know there will be nothing like a career when I finally make you mine?
Shit. Wait, just wait a second. I don't understand that. Does that actually mean what I'm thinking it means?
Let's discuss it in detail the minute I get back.
Oh my...
Now, let my servants cater for your every need. Let them spoil you a little bit. Now, you promise me to be here when I get back.
Yeah. Ciao.
Now, Abdullahi, my friend, it's a beautiful morning, isn't it?
You don't have to go as far as promising her marriage, my prince.
Well, I will say anything just to keep her here a little longer. I'm not through with her yet.
Have you heard from your good-for-nothing wayward sister Dora yet?
No, I haven't.
Surprising. I thought you said she always calls you or writes you anytime she's on one of those suspicious trips.
Auntie, they are not suspicious trips. Adora is a fashion model. And fashion models travel from place to place to do their work. So what's suspicious about her trips?
Fashion model, my foot. More like a runaway good-for-nothing prostitute. Or you think I don't know that's why she ran away from the house?
Auntie, please. I can have you say any other thing to me, but please do not call my sister a prostitute. Adora is out there, trying to make a living for herself, struggling and making her own money, and you will hear abusing her. Okay, don't worry, Auntie. Just sit down. Take a break. Very soon, Adora's face will be in all the fashion newspaper in this world, and you will see it.
Adora can have her names and her face pasted in all the rooms, in all the hotels. For all I care, I don't give a damn. All I want is for her to send the house rent as she promised. At least she owes me that much for taking care of you both when your good-for-nothing mother dumped both of you on me.
Auntie, please, 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 please. I do not need to hear that from you again. I've heard that countless times, and I don't think I'm in the mood for a recount. God! If my mother were alive, I'm sure she would have had a rethink for dropping us with a callous woman like you.
Don't talk to me like that, you disrespectful child. How dare you talk to me like that?
Continue to provoke me, and I would not just walk out of this house, but I'll walk out through that door, and I would never come back again.
Don't dare walk out on me, Adeze. Oh. You can walk to the moon if you like. Children of these days, people don't have manners. Walk to the moon if you like. I'll wait for you. Don't worry.
Each time I think of what you are, getting you all I want. Being next to you, saying how much I care. Yeah. I love you, yes I do. I want you, I really do. Nothing mean the world from my heart. Whoa, yeah. I love you, yes I do. I want you, I really do. Nothing mean from my heart. From the bottom of my heart, I really wanna love you. Take good care of you and give you all you wanna have. Cause you mean the world to me. I love you so. You are my morning star and my sunshine. Everything I have, I wanna share with you. My love, my care, attention is all I give to you. I love you, yes I do. I want you, I do. Don't you mean the world? I love you, love you, love you, love you. I love you from my heart to see. I want you from my heart to see. Don't you mean the world? Can you believe it from my heart? Oh yes I do. I love you.
Okay. My dear Daisy, I finally arrived at Abuja, and it's such a wonderful place, with so many sights to see. I could go on and on about it, but to more important things. I've been able to sign on with a modeling agency, and I've left the cheap hotel to a one-room apartment which I share with another model. Her name is Nora, from the same agency, of course. Darling sister, I can't believe how much luck that seemed to be on my side. So far, I've done more than 3 jobs. My face seems to be selling, I guess. I've also changed my runway name to Ella, cause it's more chic. Do you think? Oh, yes, I forgot to tell you. I have so many admirers. Even Prince Rashid Omaru Hassan, the son of the Sultan, is not left out. I can't for the life of me imagine what he sings in a simple me. Dear Daisy, I have fallen in love. Guess who the guy is? Prince Rashid Umaru Hassan. And the best part of it all is that he loves me too. We had a secret wedding here, although we've decided to keep it a secret. I can't still believe Rashid consented to marry me in a church. He, a practicing Muslim. My sister, it goes far to show how much he loves me. And that blows my mind away. He's taking me to meet his parents. I pray they love me too. Adaeze, Rashid's father doesn't seem to have accepted me, even though he's still being polite about it. But I can feel the dislike in my bones. Today, I learned that Rashid is engaged to a state governor's daughter. It appears that they have been engaged since the childhood, and I don't know why. But Rashid doesn't want to divulge the fact of our marriage. Ada, I am so confused. Why are you set in silence?
Love is an undescribable feeling. Love is an unmistakable feeling.
Adaeze.
Love knows
Adaeze. You have almost not said a word since I came in here. Is there anything the matter?
Choma, it's my sister. I'm worried about her.
Your sister, Adora, right? The model. Why? Did something happen to her?
It's just that I haven't heard from her. She hasn't even called or even sent me an email. That she can't do without for 2 weeks. And it's almost a month now. I'm so worried.
Oh, I'm sure she's busy. You know how these models do, always flipping from one place to the other. I'm sure she must have forgotten in the rush of it all.
No, that's not Adora. No matter how busy Adora is, she takes out a second or a minute of her time to at least call me or send an email or a text. I'm scared. I'm scared something will happen to her.
Oh, don't say that. For the fact that she has not called does not mean that something has gone wrong. You're taking it to the extreme, you know?
You don't understand. It's about this premonition I've had. I had a dream. And in my dream, I saw Adora's car go over a cliff.
Oh, no.
And it
No.
burned into ashes.
God forbid that will not happen. It's okay, alright? Come here. Look at me. Your sister is going to be fine. She's just going to be fine. Nothing bad is going to happen to her.
Even if anything happens to her, I don't
It's
know
okay.
when I will die.
It's alright. Just believe it's a figment of your worried mind, alright?
Pray so. I just pray so. She's gonna be fine.
love knows no wrongs. Alright. Love has no borders at all. I love you. I love you.
Yes, I'm coming. Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Good afternoon, young lady. I'm Inspector Mike, and this is my colleague, Sergeant John.
Okay. So how do I help?
I believe this is the resident of one Mrs. Beatrice Ibe,
Yes.
home to one certain Adora Okoye.
Yes.
Yes, I am Mrs. Beatrice Ibe. Is Adora in any kind of trouble? Although, I'm not surprised. I always know she's up to no good.
Officers, please. Okay, Adora is my sister. Is she in trouble? What's wrong with her? Is she okay? Where is she?
Young lady, you see, your sister was involved in a very fatal car accident 6 weeks ago. Help!
Officer, how did it happen? How did my niece die?
According to reports we got, her car drove off the cliff where it burst into flame. Before help could get to her, she was already dead.
Oh, Adora Laputamo.
Officer, you said according to the report you had. I mean, who gave you this report? When did this accident happen? Please tell me.
That's what happened in Sokoto. The police department in Sokoto could not identify her body, but due to the degree of the burn at first.
Are you trying to tell me that my sister's body was brought beyond recognition?
I'm afraid, yes, madam. It was not until the hotel she was lodging to notified the police about a missing guest and brought around some of her team, including a letter addressed to you. Then for certain.
Please, can I have the letter, please?
The letter is in there, including some of her things taken from the hotel. She was deposited at the city mortuary of Sokoto, waiting for identification and claims.
Oh, Adora Laputamo. When can we do that, officer?
Anytime. Maybe tomorrow, when you're able to get hold of your emotion.
No, officer, please. There's no time to waste, please. We need to go immediately. Please. Just take me to the mortuary, please. I want to see my sister. Just take me to the mortuary.
Okay, no problem.
Oh, yeah, you call me in the
Love is an undescribable feeling. Love is an unmistakable feeling. Love knows no wrong. Alright. Love has no borders at all. I love you.
Why did you do this to me? Why did you do this to me?
I love you.
Why did you have to take my sister like that? Why did you have to take my sister?
Let's go.
Dearest sister, I've never believed that I could hurt so much being betrayed by a cherished one. Rashid has betrayed me. My heart is broken into pieces as I write to you. Rashid accused me of infidelity. His father has been made to know about it, and nothing I say in my defense could move them. I am now the enemy. Everyone is so hostile to me. Even Rashid has turned into a monster. I am so afraid for my life. Last night, I had a fight with Rashid. Then I overheard his best friend Abdul telling him that he must get rid of me. Anyway, he can't. I plan to run away at that. Maybe tonight. Please pray for me. Your sister, Adora.
Love is an undescribable feeling. Love is an unmistakable feeling.
Adeze. Ada. Ada, please wake up.
Adora. Adora.
It's not Adora, Adeze. It's me, Auntie Beatrice.
Auntie, what is it?
I came to tell you that dinner is ready. Please, come and eat. You can't continue staying in this room crying all day. You have to eat something.
Auntie, I'm not hungry. Thank you very much. I'm not hungry.
But you have to eat something, Ada. Or do you want to fall sick on me?
Won't that just be swell for you? Isn't that just what you want? After all, you've always seen us as a burden to you. So why are you bothered about whether I eat or not now? You always blamed Adora for everything. Now she is dead. You hate her so much that you say so many negative and bad things about her. She ran away from home because of you. She went to a place she knows nobody and nothing about just to make a living for herself because of you. Now she's dead. And it's all your fault.
Don't talk to me like that, young lady. Don't dare blame Adora's death on me. Is it my fault that she died? God knows I did all I could for both of you. If I hadn't wanted to take you in when your mother died, I wouldn't have, but I did. Because of the love I had for her and the love I had for both of you.
Oh, really? What a very wonderful way of showing your love, Auntie Beatrice. I mean, when you always and constantly remind us what a whore our mother was. You told us that we were going to be like her when we grow up. Nagged about things we do, little, big things, everything. Never treated us well. Now my sister is dead. She is gone. And I wonder why you're grieving. I mean, Auntie Beatrice, why are you grieving? Because isn't this what you want? Isn't this what you planned? Isn't it working out fine for you?
You don't have any right to say those cruel things to me, you cruel child. After all I did for both of you, I did my best for you, despite which your sister went and got herself killed to pay me.
Oh, there you go again. There you go again. Accusing. Blaming Adora for everything. When would you ever change? When? Don't you realize that she is dead? How could you in your right senses, Auntie Beatrice, blame someone who is dead? Is it her fault that she is dead?
But it's not my fault either. If she had listened to me and stayed home, this wouldn't have happened. But no, she wouldn't listen. She had to go. I lost your mother, the only family I had. Do I have to lose any of you too?
Well, Auntie Beatrice, you had better get used to loss because you're about to lose me too.
Oh, Adeze. Oh. Yeah, Adeze. Where do you think you're going with that bus?
Auntie, I'm leaving.
You don't have any other relative anywhere? Not in Lagos, not anywhere. So where do you think you're going?
I'm going to Abuja. We have a cousin there from my father's side. Adora stayed with her before she got her own house. So I'll stay with her.
Hell, Adeze. Abuja again? You want to go to the same Abuja where your sister went and died? Is that where you want to go again? Mwami ye bumo. You're not going to kill me, Adeze. You won't kill me. You're not going anywhere. I won't allow you to go.
Auntie, I'm sorry, but you cannot stop me. There's something very important I need to do. At least I need to do it before I can let my sister rest in peace.
Can't you tell me what it is? Tell me what it is. Or am I not supposed to know?
I'm sorry, Auntie, I can't tell you. Maybe some other time. Later, I will. But not now.
Adeze, please. I'm so afraid for your life. Don't go, please. Please don't go. Don't go anywhere that will endanger your life. Please, I beg you, Auntie.
Auntie, I'll be okay. I'll be fine. I can take care of myself.
Please don't go. Don't leave me.
I'm sorry. Auntie, I have to go.
Oh.
With all due respect, sir, I will not compromise my integrity. What you're asking me to do is to hide the truth behind the folding of K&A Gas Company while feeding the general public lies. That I will not do, sir.
Mr. Koye, nobody is asking you to do what you will or will not like to do. What I am asking you is to do what I want you to do. It is an order. You get that? And if you want to keep working in this establishment, you better learn how to follow the rule of law and follow the orders of the company.
Are you by any chance threatening me?
I am not threatening you. I'm only trying to let you understand where your stubbornness could get you. For crying out loud, you are a journalist. Journalists are known to bend the truth. And it's not like you are not going to be amply rewarded. I mean, if you do what you are asked to do, not only will you be promoted to your next level, the CEO of K&A promised you a car.
And I can bet my life where the money is coming from. Definitely from the money he swindled from investors before filing for bankruptcy.
Watch your tongue, young lady.
I will do no such thing, sir. To say I'm disappointed in you and this company will be putting it mildly. I chose to work here because I thought you maintained a certain level of integrity when it came to journalism. Now I know I made a mistake, and clearly there is no place for me here.
And what are you trying to say?
What I am trying to say, sir, is to hell with your promotion, to hell with your car. I quit.
I advise that you think well before you quit. As much as I do that, no newspaper or magazine out there will take your sort of...
And then I'd rather remain unemployed than compromise my integrity.
What are you doing? Don't tell me you meant what you said at the MD's office.
Of course I meant it, Anne. Did you think I was joking?
Father, you just can't quit your job over that little skirmish you had with the MD. I mean, you and I know this happens every time in our line of business.
What would you have me do? Accept to lie about K&A's fraudulent dealings when you and I and almost every other person in this country already suspects the truth behind the folding? No, I will not do that, Anne.
Then leave the matter unreported. The MD can assign someone else to do it. Why you get something new to do?
No. It has happened too many times, and I'm sick and tired of it. If I continue like this, I'll soon forget the reason why I chose to do journalism, and that is to report the truth uncensored.
So what are you going to do now? Are you sure you can get something new to do?
I don't know. I'll probably just take my time and think of what to do next. Don't worry about me. I'll get by.
You'll get by. Well, I don't know why I was worried in the first place. With you being the daughter of a wealthy man, you can afford to quit your job and depart in style while at it.
And please don't do that.
Back from the dead? The possibilities are just so slim for that to happen. My name is Daisy, Adora's twin sister.
Oh my God. You know, for a moment I thought you were a ghost. You guys are a replica of each other. I never believed her when she told me.
A lot of people don't believe us too until they see us together.
Oh God.
Well, I think your gate man actually let me in because he thought I was Dora.
Would you blame him? I mean, look at you. Oh my God. Oh dear, where are my manners? Hi.
Thank you.
Glad to finally meet you.
A pleasure is mine.
Yeah. Gosh, look at you. You know what? Let's go inside, okay? Let me see the way it's Honestly, I never knew. She never told me anything. I suspected it was involved with a man, but she got so secretive and edgy, and I decided to leave her alone. Then I had to go away on a job. I was so devastated when I read about the crash in the papers.
I know. I believe you because I went through hell myself and I came back. You know, that fateful day when this policeman came into the house to tell us about her death. I felt like a part of me was just being ripped out. You know, I actually blamed God for a while, you know.
I understand that. I mean, being twins and all, I know how close you guys must have been. Adora told me you had an aunt. How's she doing?
She's fine. She's mourning Adora in her only today, I suppose. I just had to leave Rita. I had to. I couldn't just stay there. Something in me wanted me to go. And that's why I came to Abuja. To see if you could help me.
Help you?
Thank you so much, baby, for a wonderful week. I wish it never ended.
You're welcome. It's a pleasure. You know me, I aim to please.
So, when am I seeing you again?
Soon, except I have to be in Saudi Arabia tomorrow night for a meeting. But I will be back soon before you start to miss me again.
So, is that a promise?
Cross my heart, hope to die.
Call me.
I promise.
Bye. Take care.
And I will bring you what you asked me for.
Really?
Bye.
Well done, Nora. I see it didn't take long for you to take over where my cousin left off.
Vivada, may I know how you managed to get yourself into my house?
How do you think?
Hello, Nora. Ella, what are you doing here? I thought you decided to settle down in Sokoto with your Alhaji husband. What are you doing here? Really? Was that what he told you? Well, yeah. That's what he told me.
Oops. And believing that, it didn't take you long to jump into bed with your friend's husband. Which, if I might add, is exactly where he wants you.
I will not take that tone of your voice, Vivada. Need I remind you are in my house?
No, let me remind you. The house you and my cousin paid for. And the last time I checked, her lease was yet to expire.
I mean, you guys should please stop, okay? If you guys would just please stop bitching around and let's come to better and more important issues. Please. Nara, I need to ask you a few questions. Please, refresh my memory. What did Rashid say happened to us? What led to our breakup?
I don't see any reason why I should answer that. You guys broke up and went your separate ways. End of story. So, get used to that. Ha! You wish.
Listen to me, Nara. I am not Adora or Ella like you used to know her.
You are not?
No, I'm not.
Then who are you?
Well, I'm Adora's twin sister, and my name is Daisy. And from all I gathered, Rashid and my sister never broke up. Rashid abandoned her in Sokoto just because his father disapproved of their marriage because he was betrothed to a girl from childhood.
That's a lie. That's a very big lie. It's not possible. No. Rashid would never lie to me.
Really?
Yeah.
Any good reason why you feel he wouldn't?
Because he loves me. It was you. It was Ella that abandoned him and went on to marry an Alhaji man. That's what he told me, and that's the truth.
Nora, you're even sillier than I thought. He told you that and you believed him. Girl, how naive can you get?
Look, Vivada, one more word from me, I'm going to throw you out. Your cousin's Liz notwithstanding.
Man, this girl is stupid.
What's the point to all this anyway? Why are you here?
I actually came to ask you for a favor. Not bargaining that you've fallen in love with Rashid.
Yeah, why? I love him, and how is that in any way your problem?
Oh, no. You see, it's not my problem at all. It would never be my problem. At least not until you know that Rashid is a user. That he's just going to use you, just like he used my sister, and feed your bones to the dogs when he's got his fill.
Another big lie. You two are just bloody liars. Yeah, because if what you're saying is true, then why is Ella not here to speak for herself? Why has she sent you to come here on her behalf? If not that she's hiding something.
Well, you see, Nora, Ella can't be here even if she wanted to.
Isn't that very cowardly of her?
Oh, shut up, Nara. Adora is dead.
What? I'm sorry, Daisy. I didn't know. You see, in our line of work, we get so busy we barely have time to read the papers. Everything just moves in a haze. Besides, even if I did, I don't think I'll be able to make the connection because I knew her as Ella, not Adora. I'm sorry.
That's okay. It's quite understandable.
Did you say they were married?
Yes, they were married. Secretly though. On Rashid's wish. Although I won't be surprised if the certificate turns out to be fake.
I still can't believe that Rashid could stoop so low. Forgive me, but this is a guy I'm in love with. Some guy I've agreed to get married to.
Wait. Hang on a minute. You mean he has proposed to you two? Can somebody hit me on the head and tell me what stuff this guy is made of?
That's a pity, Nora. A big one. Because Rashid is a no-good bastard. And before you can be of any help to me, I think you should be made to realize that.
And how are you going to do that, if I may ask?
How else? If not by showing you how fast your Rashid will dump you when he feels he's onto something better.
Oh, I see. I can now see what your intentions are. Yeah. So you two think you can walk into my house and take over my man on the pretense that he's no good? Oh, that's not gonna happen. That is over my dead body because I won't allow that.
You needn't move a muscle, darling. I will not touch your Rashid with a 10-foot pole, even if it's the last man standing. However, it won't take much for me to prove to you that you're just another soil for him to sow his real oats.
And who is going to do that? You?
very happy to oblige you, darling.
Love is an indescribable feeling. Love is an unmistakable feeling. Love knows no wrong. Alright.
Vivida, what do you make out from our visit to Nora's place today?
You mean, do I think she has a hand in Adora's death?
Oh no, that's not what I mean. You see, from her shocked countenance, I believe she has nothing or knows nothing whatsoever about my sister's death. I mean, what I'm trying to say is, do you think when the time comes she could turn around to help us?
I don't see why not. Especially when she realizes that all she has with Rashid is just sex. And you know that saying, hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. Adora is going to be so furious when Rashid throws her over for me.
Okay, that brings me to another point. Is it our plan? Are you sure it's gonna work? Because I'm beginning to have like this feeling that maybe this Rashid guy has a soft spot for her or might even love her.
Not if I know his sort. Look, men like Rashid get bored easily with women like Adora, who make things easy for them. But I'm not going to make that mistake. I am going to give that bastard a run for his money. I'm going to make him fall so much in love with me. I mean, that's the only way our plan will work.
So you mean I can count on you for a perfect job well done?
Ada, if you know me very well, you will know I love challenges. And this is definitely no exception. By the time I'm through with Rashid, he will know what hit him. Trust me on that. Okay? Yeah. Cheers.
Love is an indescribable feeling. Love is an unmistakable feeling. Love knows no wrong. Alright. Love has no borders at all. I love you. I love you.
Close your mouth before you catch a fly.
Did you want to say something, Nora?
Not that you would even hear me if I did, seeing you seem so distracted.
Well, now, you can't blame me for the distractions now, can you?
Rashid, can't you claim to be the gentleman you're not for once in your life? Pretend your interest isn't caught back there.
Well, I think that would be very much impossible, considering...
Rashid. And where do you think you're going to?
You were just leaving. Abdul, my good friend.
Yes, my prince.
Make sure Nora gets home safely. Nora, my cherry. I love you and I'll see you later.
You're just an animal. Now what are you doing?
Packing up, of course. So, can we take our leave? Now.
What is the meaning of that?
I call it rescuing you from a lonely game.
And I call it an intrusion into my privacy. I don't remember putting out a notice that I needed rescuing.
Oh, yes, you did. Without noticing it. Now, you want to know what I think?
Well, even if I say no, you're still going to tell me, so you may as well say it.
You have quite a mouth, madam. And to my amusement, I like it. Now back to what I think. I think all of this was quite a stage performance just to get my attraction. Yes? Am I right?
Sorry to deflate your ego, but you're wrong. I just came here to play a game. And if I aroused the animal in you doing that, too bad. Can I have my ball back now?
Say please.
No.
I didn't quite get your name.
That's because I didn't quite give it.
I like that. Can you have dinner with me?
No, thank you. I find that I'm not attracted to overbearing men.
I love you. I want you. Don't you mean the world to me?
Rashid, if you're looking for the whore on the skimpy skirt, you've come to the wrong address. I'm sure you heard me, Rashid. I don't want to see you.
Nora, why don't you calm down? You know you don't mean that.
Really?
Yes, really. Come, have a seat. You see, you don't mean that. You love me too much to mean that.
Was that why you made such a fool of me yesterday? Disgracing me in front of Abdullahi and running after that tramp at the tennis court.
Ouch. Nora, don't talk like that. You are too beautiful to talk that way. Don't be bitchy. Besides, I was only amusing myself with the sight. It didn't mean anything.
You must think I'm such a big fool if you expect me to believe that.
So you call me a liar then? Nora, believe me, I only played a game of tennis with the damn girl. I didn't even ask her name.
Is that really the truth, Rashid?
The truth. Nothing but the truth. I love you.
I love you too, Rashid. I love you so much.
I know. Hey, I got you a present.
Wow. Rashid. You got me my perfume. That's my favorite perfume. God, I love this. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Now go inside, get dressed. We're going out.
Really?
Yes.
Oh God, I'm so excited. I'll get it.
Ah, Abdullahi, my good friend. What can I do for you?
Sorry to intrude, but I'm curious.
Curious about what?
I heard the way you were able to calm Nora down after the disgraceful act yesterday. I want to know what it is with you. I mean, how you twist this ladies round your little royal finger.
Abdul, maybe it's because of the wealth, or perhaps my position. Wallahi, Abdullahi, I really don't know.
I feel it's the charisma you exude without making an effort. Yes. You see, most times I feel sympathy for the weaker sex when I see them fall for you like a pack of cards.
No, Abdul. There is yet but one.
No, that can't possibly be true.
Yes. You remember the girl yesterday at the tennis court?
Yes. She didn't fall for your charms? That is a novel experience.
You must believe it, Abdul. You will never be as surprised as I was yesterday. See, I could not as much as get her to tell me her name, but rather, I was an amusement to her, I think.
Now, that I find very hard to believe. Anyway, it's okay, since you have your hands full already with Nora.
No, forget Nora. I can always get her to play to my tune whenever. And I must confess, it's a little tiring sometimes. But this one, this lady, I am fascinated by her. And if I ever do find her, I know I will have a lifetime experience taming her stubbornness.
I take it, since it's from you. My prince, you mean you can't find where she is?
No! But I must find her. You see, I'm beginning to realize that my peace of mind depends on that.
Why? When you can have any woman of your choice. I mean, you can easily forget her in the comfort of another woman of her sort.
No, Abdullahi. She reminds me of someone.
And who might that be?
She reminds me of Ella. And for the life of me, I must find her. Now, my good friend, I want to be left alone.
I love you. I want you. Don't you mean the world to me? I love you. I want you. Don't you mean the world to me? First time I set my eyes on you, I couldn't get you off my mind. I thought of you all day and night, and want to hold you close to me. Each time I think of what you are, getting you close is all I want. Being next to you, saying how much I care. Yeah, I love you. Yes, I do. I want you. I really do. Don't you mean the world from my heart? Whoa, yeah. I love you. Yes, I do. I want you. I really do. Don't you mean
You.
from my heart?
We meet again. And I can see you are as saucy as ever.
Are you trying to insult me?
No, I mean, absolutely not. On the contrary, I think it's a way of me complimenting you.
Really? Well, as far as compliments go, I believe this is the poorest of them all. So I hope you don't mind if I don't accept your compliment.
Well, you can have it your way, lady. But that will only mean we will be meeting in this manner. So I think it wise that we introduce ourselves. I am Prince Abdul Rashid Umar Hassan.
Do I get this feeling that your name is supposed to ring a bell?
Well, actually it does to a lot of people.
Really? Well, you see, I'm not a lot of people, so it doesn't ring a bell to me. Look, I don't know you, and I'm not sure I want to. Have a good day, Mr. Hassan.
Come. Take everything with the shot.
Seriously, Vivada, you've got some guts, you know. I can't believe you actually said that to his face. Jeez, you know that was an insult. And I'm very sure that he must have realized it.
I guess he must have. You should have seen the look on his face. I didn't need anyone to tell me that that was the right moment for me to make my exit. Because I could see I had made him so furious. He was so angry.
But seriously, I don't blame him for being furious. I mean, when you stared him in the face and lied about not knowing who he was, God, Fifida, who doesn't know the Sultan? And who doesn't know the singular fact that the Sultan and his son bears the same name?
So, look, I had to deflate his ego. Served him right.
Yeah, I agree with you. Serves him right. But, you know, he's not going to let it just be like that, you know. You hurt his male ego. And he will not relent until he gets back at you.
You think he's going to send people to look for me, right?
Yeah, something like that. Okay? I was thinking, maybe you should just move into a hotel. So that when he comes looking for you, he doesn't come to the house and see me. I mean, seriously, nobody knows how much he knew about Adora.
You have a point. I mean, it's possible Adora brought him here when I wasn't around, you know.
Probably.
I'll make arrangements after lunch.
Yeah.
I was so happy that I achieved it.
Pray Allah preserve me from stupid and silly, stubborn little girls who don't know when they're up to a good thing. Can you imagine? This girl denies knowledge of knowing who I am.
From your angry rantings, my prince, I guess it's about the tennis girl.
Yes, it is. Who else has the capability of driving me nuts with such irritation as this?
You met her again?
Yes, I did. I met her at the shopping mall when I was on my way to buy a present for Aisha's mother.
I see. So am I permitted to ask what transpired between two of you?
Nothing transpired, Abdul, except the girl refused to tell me her name. And to top it all, she insults my intelligence by denying who I am. Abdul Rashid Umaru Hassan.
But my prince, have you considered maybe she truly doesn't know?
Now that's a barefaced lie and you know it. Who doesn't know my name, for crying out loud? Even kids in kindergarten use my father's name in rhymes.
Well then, this lady wants to be left alone. And if you ask, I think you should leave her alone.
Now Abdul, I think you should keep your thoughts to yourself. Now find her.
But my prince, how can I accomplish that?
I don't care and I don't know. Maybe you should start off with the hotel where we first saw her. Ask someone, ask everyone, do something, do anything. I give you 2 days. Now don't come back until you have a word from me. Now go.
I love you.
What were you saying again? Are you expecting anyone? No? Oh no. No worry. Let me get the place. up, girls? Hey, girls, guess what? What? Guess. What? Oh, just guess. Guess! Okay. My royal prince has just bought me a car. Can you beat that? Oh God, I'm so happy. I'm excited. Oh my God. I'm so happy for you. Congratulations. Thank you. Thank you so much. Even though I can see some people are not happy at my good fortune, I'm excited.
That is because you keep failing to see what stares you right in your face.
Wait, tell me, do you do this thing intentionally or something? For the life of me, Vivada, what is it? What's your problem? See, I can't figure you out. I mean, right here with me is an evidence to show that the guy you girls want me to believe is nothing but the devil's own bad penny. For no reason at all, is nothing short of an angel. But that doesn't make you happy. No, it doesn't. I wonder what else you want. A pound of his flesh?
For your sake, Nora, let's hope that this car is not a farewell gift from my royal prince.
I should have known it. Yes. I now know what your problem is, Vivada. You are stuck, raving jealous. Yeah. Because you tried to get my man and you did not succeed. Now you are raging with envy.
Adesi, what the hell are we doing with this girl? Can't we carry on with the plans without her?
Hey, what plan? Wait, hold on a minute. Adesi, is it not about time you girls told me what this is all actually about? I don't think you're ready to know.
Like this one will ever be ready to know.
Adesi, what is going on?
Would you leave me alone, Nora? I said you're not ready to know. Just give me a break. Leave me alone.
I don't trust you too.
Like we trust you.
You're up to something. I don't.
Ah, Abdullahi, my friend. Shigo.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam. Now tell me, since when has it become customary that you knock on my office door before walking in?
My prince, the last time I was with you, you assumed the role of a sovereign when you sent me on an errand. So I have come as your humble servant to give you feedback.
Cut that crap, Abdul. You're my friend, and you don't need to knock on my office door before walking in. Now tell me, what is the feedback that you brought for me?
I went back to the hotel like you ordered me. On getting there, I found out that I had to do a lot of tipping and bribing. And I was told that a certain Miss Vivada Francis is a guest in the hotel.
Now, is this Miss Francis the same lady that I have been dreaming about? And the one that has been making me go crazy over these weeks?
Yes, my prince. And like the hotel staff told me, this Miss Francis loves the solitary game of tennis. And she likes putting on shots. And those shots can drive a man nuts.
Now, Abdul, my friend, could you, by any means, get her room number?
Yes, I did. She stays in room 316.
316. Abdul, I owe you one. I definitely owe you one.
But speaking as a friend, my prince, I think you should leave this lady alone. She seems to me like trouble. Remember, my prince, your traditional wedding rites to Aisha is in a month's time.
Okay.
And now that Aisha has decided to give you a second chance, the last thing you'll do is to complicate things by bringing up another issue like that of Ella.
Damn you, Abdullahi. Damn you. How dare you mention Ella's name? Something I wish never ever to remember.
I'm sorry, my prince. I can't help but mention it. I'm only looking out for you as a friend.
Abdullahi.
Yes, my prince.
Now, I want you to go back into your servant mode. I want you there for a minute.
Ranked.
Say Ajima.
Who is it?
Room service.
Room service. Are you sure you're in the right room? Because I don't remember ordering this.
But I did.
You? Why am I not surprised?
Maybe because you didn't think I would take up the bet. Surely you did not think I would just let the challenge go, did you?
I don't remember throwing a challenge at you.
Miss Vivida, I don't see you as someone who has a bad memory. Have you forgotten so easily? When back there you said you do not think you want to get to know me?
Okay. If you got the message clearly back then, what are you doing here?
I am here because, contrary to your words, I understood it as you wanting me to convince you as to why you should get to know me.
Of course. You're the only person who will understand. I don't think I want to get to know you in a different manner.
Miss Vivida, I'm not here to fight. So shield your claws.
What are you here for then?
Good question. Actually, I'm here to declare a truce. Let's stop fighting and start making love.
What?
The sound of your laughter brings to memory someone.
Are you trying to flatter me?
What if I am? What if I am? Vivida? What if I am? So tell me everything about you. I mean, you fascinate me, and I want to know why.
Trust me, the story of my life is not that interesting.
Oh, please, oblige me whilst I be the judge to that.
Okay, what do you want to know?
Anything, everything about you. From who you are, where you live, what you do for a living.
Okay, you already know who I am. As to what I do for a living, I was a journalist until I quit my job 3 weeks ago.
Uh-huh. Now, how come I'm not surprised?
Why not?
Because I see you as a no-nonsense lady. A lady who would tell anybody her peace of mind for as long as they deserve it.
If that's a compliment, then thank you.
You're welcome. Now tell me, what did your MD do that was so bad that got you to quit your job?
Nothing really. I just didn't buy the idea of selling the general public lies.
A woman with a mind of her own. I like that. I do. So what did you do next? You checked yourself in a 5-star hotel, basking in an unequal hospitality to realize your next career move, no?
Nothing like a 5-star treatment to clear one's head.
I get your drift. I know what you mean. So, Vivida, I like you very much. And I want to make my visit a continuous one. What do you say?
Well...
Love is an undescribable feeling. Love is an unmistakable feeling.
Guys, you should have seen him. I had the poor sword eating out of my hands. I don't need anyone to tell me that the bastard is going to fall in love with me very soon.
That's just the wishful thinking on your side, Ifedi. Because Rashid can't possibly be in love with two women at the same time.
And by that, I suppose you're still deluding yourself that he's still in love with you.
Of course.
Really? Then pray, tell me, how come he hasn't contacted you since?
And how do you know that?
I know, because I asked him if he has a girlfriend, and he said, since you walked out of the relationship, he hasn't contacted you.
That's a lie, Ifedi. You're just a lie. Rashid can't say that.
Nora, why are you doing this to yourself? I mean, why are you still hanging over the fact that your Rashid is a perfect man? When would you realize that he doesn't deserve your love? Why are you killing yourself? Why are you killing yourself over a guy that does not give a damn about you?
Daisy, don't say that because you really don't know Rashid. You don't know him. You only know the lies this witch has made you believe about him. Rashid is a loving and a caring guy.
Hell no. Hell no. You cannot tell me what I do or do not know about Rashid. Because I had my dead sister's letter to tell me very well on that subject. And you want to know something else about your holy prince, Rashid? I also learned that Rashid could be driven to murder if things do not go the way he planned. Oh yes.
No.
Yes. Your Rashid murdered my sister. Haven't married her against his father's wish. There she was, standing between his inheritance. And you want to know something? You could be his next victim if something is not done.
Wait. Is that what this is all about? You think Rashid killed Ella?
I know. I have every reason to believe that. You see, Adora wrote me letters. Right from the first day she stepped her foot into Abuja, to the moment she met Rashid. I learned how happy she was, and also how sad she became after her marriage to him. In her last letter, she wrote about a certain guy called Abdul. I don't know who he is. But she said she overheard them talking about getting rid of her. That's why I came, Nora. That's why I came to you. To see if the both of you can help me. Help me unveil the truth behind my sister's death. Please.
Look, Nora. I'm sorry. Really, I am. I know how much you love this guy, but he's all wrong for you. And if you will help us, you'll find out he's a murderer too.
Nora, if you're not going to do this because of Vivada and I, please do it for the sake of your dead friend.
That's right.
Please. Do you think she's going to get through with it now that I've told her the truth?
I don't know, Nora. Honestly, I really don't know.
Just Vivada, I am scared. I hope I haven't just messed things up. You know the success of this plan depends on her cooperation. God.
I don't know. You know this girl can be very silly. Jesus. She can be really silly. I don't trust her not to mess these things up.
Nora, where are you off to?
To see Rashid.
What?
Oh, I get a look. Don't worry, I'm not going to divulge your little secrets to him. No, trust me. See, if I must do this, then I have to go end things with him. I want to see if he's going to show me the other side of him.
What if he doesn't?
Then that means that all you've been telling me about him are all lies. And I won't do it. Sorry. Bye.
Nora, I have a bad feeling.
Oh my God.
Nora, I have a bad feeling. I don't trust this girl.
Look, I've made a mistake.
I have a bad feeling.
I've made a mistake.
I don't trust this girl.
What is the meaning of all this intrusion?
Rashid, how dare your guards stop me from coming to see you with the silly excuse of obeying orders? What nonsense orders?
Forgive me, my prince. I was trying to stop her, but she refused.
It's okay, Ahmed. Leave us.
Thank you, my prince.
Rashid, so you actually gave your guards orders to restrain me from coming to see you?
As a matter of fact, yes, I did. And I hate it when my servants disobey my orders.
So, what are you trying to say? That I am not a good reason for you to forgive your servants for that little mistake?
No, Nora. No. Well, maybe some time ago, but no longer. I thought by now you would have understood it.
Is that why you refuse to come see me? You've refused to pick my calls? Or you think you've had enough of me and now it's goodbye, Nora? Is that it?
Nora. Nora, my cherry. Don't be so bitter. Didn't you enjoy it whilst it lasted?
You're a bastard. You are an uncaring, conceited bastard. Rashid! I thought you loved me. What about the promises you made to me, Rashid? You said we're going to get married. Or was that just a ploy to get me into your bed?
Nora, I thought you knew the score. So why are you acting like you didn't? I mean, if the only way I could get you was to shower you with flowery presents and fake promises, I would have. And I did.
Why are you doing this? Why? Doesn't it matter to you that I truly love you? You're breaking my heart, Rashid. Doesn't that matter to you?
Nora. I bought you a car worth 3.5 million naira. Did I not? And that was to say, mend your heart. Because I knew sooner or later you would come back and say, my heart is broken into pieces. Nora, go. Mend your heart in grand style.
Son of a beast!
Don't even think about it. Not unless you want to see the beast in me. Now leave. Leave before I lose my temper.
Rashid, don't think you've heard the last of me. Not in a long while. You haven't. Bastard.
Nora. Yes, Nora.
The unfeeling bastard. What did he do to you now?
Nothing.
What do you mean nothing?
Come on, girl, what is it? What did Rashid do to you? Just tell us, okay? What is it?
Come on.
give it to me in no uncertain terms. That he's had his fill of me. And that it's over between us. The arrogant idiot said I should use the 3.5 million naira car he bought me to mend my broken heart and style. Can you imagine that?
No, that was rude.
Oh God.
So rude.
Oh.
Wait, okay.
Nora, you're finished. No, just look at me. Look at me. Oh God. Oh. I should have listened to you guys. You guys were saying the truth after all. I should have known. Listen, Rashid is nothing but a bloody son of a bitch. That's what he is.
It's okay,
Now
Nora.
look at me.
It's alright.
Look at where my stubbornness has landed me.
Nora, look, it's okay. It's not your fault, alright? Stop beating yourself up about it. It has happened, it has happened.
If that you wearing there, you need to see the way he treated me like shit.
Nora.
If you were there, you would tell me to stop crying. You would tell me to continue crying. No.
No, just stop crying, okay? Please. This only means one thing. That Rashid is not good enough for you. And that's why everything happened the way it did. Okay?
It's okay, it's okay. I'm fine. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm okay. So, what is it you girls wanted me to do? I'm ready. Yeah, I'm ready. You see, for this plan to work, something has to be done about Rashid's guards. Because you can't get anywhere near Rashid without seeing his guards first. They practically go everywhere with him.
I see what you mean. They're going to pose some kind of danger to us. And it means we have to devise another plan so as to let Rashid let off his guards. I mean, if we can achieve that, then we could try and get around the guards too.
Pardon me? Come on. I don't see how we can manage that. This guy we're talking about actually regards his guards as adding to his allure. And they're like a second skin to him.
Oh my God. We're getting so close to our game plan. And now this just comes up. It's going to stand as an obstacle between us and achieving our mission. Jesus Christ, I just wish I could just do something myself. Just anything. Just do it.
No.
That bastard.
You know you can't. No, don't even think about that. But you know you can't do anything. Because your face is going to be a dead giveaway to your relationship with Ella. And that's going to ruin the plan. Don't even think about that.
And still, Rashid cannot be let off the hook. I mean, we can't even fulfill our mission with his bloody bodyguards hovering around him 24/7 like flies.
Girls, why don't you leave everything to me? I think I know how to get Rashid to let his bodyguards off. Yeah?
Love is an indescribable feeling. Love is an unmistakable.
Have I told you yet what your fragrance does to me?
I hope it's not an emergency.
Walk with me. It's something funny.
Not really, it's just that I find your guards quite amusing.
What about them that amuses you?
You know, I don't know. The way they follow you everywhere you go. They stop when you stop. They march when they're ordered to. They remind me of toy soldiers.
They are my royal guards. It befits my position to have as many guards as possible. And they are trained to do my bidding. I mean, don't you like them? Don't they look smart in their red ties?
Look, it's not like I don't like them. It's just that, come on, who needs a guard in this day and age? It's not like somebody's going to pop up and steal you away.
You're different.
How? How do you mean?
Well, you are the first lady that I have dated who is not blown away by my position or my wealth. And I like that. You see, as a matter of fact, Vivida, I'm in love with you. Well, that wasn't quite the reaction I expected at the declaration of my love.
I'm sorry. I just couldn't help think of all the countless helpless women you've said exact same words to.
Does that mean you don't believe me then?
Of course I believe you. And I love you too. I just hope I'm not making a mistake.
Okay. Did you see what happened?
I love you. I want you. Don't you mean the world to me? I love you. I want you. Don't you mean the world to me? First time I set my eyes on you, I couldn't get you off my mind. I thought of you all day and night, and want to hold you close to me. Each time I think of what you are, getting you close is all I want. Being next to you, saying how much I care. Yeah, I love you. Yes, I do. I want you. I really do. Don't you mean the world from my heart? Yeah. I love you. Yes, I do. I want you. I really do. Don't you mean the from my heart? From the bottom of my heart, I really wanna love you. Take good care of you and give you all you wanna have. 'Cause you mean the world to me. I love you so. You are my morning star and my sunshine. Everything I have, I wanna share with you. My love, my care, attention is all I give to you. I love you, yes I do. I want you, I do. Don't you mean the world? I love you, love you, love you, love you. I love you from my heart, you see. I want you from my heart, you see. Don't you mean the world? Can you believe it? From my heart, oh yes I do, baby. I love you.
Abdullahi!
Don't you think it's rather too late coming back home? And that too without your guards? My prince, how can you be so careless as to send back your guards when you knew you were going to be out until this late?
Abdullahi, my good friend, why all these questions? I don't remember anyone assigning you master over my life. And besides, I am a free citizen of this nation. I can go in and out as I wish.
Not when you're the heir apparent of the Sultan. Look, my duty is to ensure your security. What you did today would have cost me my job.
Well, loosen up, my good friend. As you can see, nothing happened to me. So why worry?
I don't know what has come over you, my prince. I don't know what has come over you that you disregard the security of the most precious thing, your life, and take delight in recklessness.
Do you want to know what got into me?
Yes.
Come. Love, Abdul. That's what it is. Love for Vivida. Love for her carefree kind of lifestyle. I love her and I would do anything for her. Do you understand that?
But you have no business loving her, Rashid. You are betrothed to the governor's daughter. That is whom you should be loving. Not some stupid, useless, reckless prostitute from nowhere.
How dare you? How dare you speak of Vivida in those terms? If you value your life, don't ever speak of her that way. Now, my good friend, I have invited Vivida here for the weekend, and I expect that you will be as courteous as ever. Got it?
Yes, my prince.
Leave me.
Love is an undescribable feeling. Love is an unmistakable feeling.
So, Vivada, tell us, how far have you gone with Rashid? Have you got him to fall for you yet?
How can you ask such a question, darling? Don't you trust me again? As I speak to you, I have the heart of a prince in my palms. I had the Paul sword proclaiming his undying love for me yesterday. And I, in turn, had to proclaim mine.
That's good. Really good.
So, now that we've gotten him to fall for Vivada, how do we manage the next step? I mean, you have to get onto him real good for the plan to work.
Well, for starters, Rashid has invited me over for the weekend. I think that's a good place to start, don't you think?
Of course I do. You know, but seriously, we need to take it easy on this guy, okay? I mean, nothing too blatant, just suggestions. Although I've not really met this bastard, well, something in me tells me that he's not all that of a fool.
You have a point there, you know.
Yeah.
Rashid is going to ask you to share a room with him, and if I must warn you, Vivada, he's a highly sexual guy. So what are you going to do? Sleep with a guy you profess to hate so much, all in the name of revenge?
Why don't you let me worry about that?
I don't think I'm hungry anymore.
Don't eat your stuff.
I love you. I love you.
Finally, you've arrived. I was almost afraid that you wouldn't show up.
Why would you think that? I promised you, didn't I?
Call it rumbling of an insecure heart. But now that you're here, it doesn't really matter. Oh, Abdul, my good friend Zoe. Kaman Soyata. Vivida? Abdul.
How do you do?
How do you do too?
If you'll excuse me, my prince, duty calls.
You may leave us. Now, my dear, tell me.
Is he all right, or is it just me?
Abdul, I'm sure there's an explanation for his behavior. Now come, tell me, what took you so long to show up?
Rashid!
Yes, my love. I'm sorry if I startled you, but I don't spend my evenings gobbling up beautiful women like you, if that's what you're thinking.
It's not that. It's just that you caught me unawares.
I'm sorry if I did. I was in my room. I was missing your company, so I thought I'd come for a nightcap.
Wow.
By the way, how do you like your room? I hope it's your taste.
Well, yeah, it's all right. It's beautiful.
Yes.
Thank you.
I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you do. Except, I still cannot, for the life of me, understand why you insist on a separate room.
You don't want us to argue about that again, do you?
Well, I'm sure I wouldn't. Here you go.
Thank you.
Well, maybe not for now.
Exactly.
Do you mind? To us.
To us.
Yes, Vivada. Be my wife.
Rashid, I can't.
It's not the time to talk. It's the time to feel. Feel what you do to me, Vivada. Feel.
Rashid, no, please.
I love
We'll have to stop.
Why?
It's not right. We just can't.
Why not? You could never be wrong. This is the most right thing that has ever happened to me. To us.
You don't understand.
Then make me understand. Because your attitude is puzzling, to say the least. Is it that you don't want me?
No. I mean, yes, I want you. But not like this, not here, not now. Gosh, I'm not making any sense, am I?
Explain yourself.
Rashid. Look, it's not like I don't want you or like I don't love you enough to want to make love to you. It's just that I promised myself that I wouldn't do it except with my husband. You know, after my wedding.
What do you mean? What is it? Are you saying you have never... Wait. Are you a virgin? Good, give me a glass. This calls for a toast. I mean, you should have said this in the first place instead of getting my mind all worked up thinking there was something wrong.
I'm sorry, but you must agree it's not something a girl will readily admit to, considering my age. It's kind of embarrassing.
No, it's not. I think it's delightful. Yes, it is. Here you go. You should be proud of the fact that you are keeping yourself for the right man, for me, Nikade.
Well, so, now that you know, I hope you will understand and will forgive me.
Oh, yes, I do. I understand. And I forgive you. Except it's going to be a long, excruciating wait. But I can wait. To my wait. Let me help you out. I can wait for as long as you want me to.
Love is an indescribable feeling. Love is an unmistakable feeling. Love knows no wrong or right. Love has no borders at all.
Yeah, so basically, Rashid, I forgot to buy something. Let me quickly go back and get it.
Let me accompany you.
No. I'll be out in a jiffy, okay?
Okay.
Sorry. What do you mean by sorry? Sorry.
I thought I saw.
Saw what? What did you see?
Never mind what I saw. Are you done with what you're doing?
Yeah, I'm through.
Let's go, please. Let's go.
Are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
For me, I think that's the best way to do a vacation. You know, I don't believe in going to London and walking on the streets and shopping, you know? So, what's wrong? Rashid.
Did you say something?
What's wrong? You were not listening to me, were you?
I'm sorry. I just have this awkward feeling.
You've been feeling this way since the scenario at the supermarket, and you've refused to tell me what is going on. Look, is it something you think I need to know? Maybe I can help.
No, there's nothing wrong. I'm fine. I'm okay. It's just that I am not good company at the moment. No. Will you excuse me, please? Feel better?
Rashid, you still haven't told me what is going on here. Who is Ella? And who was that message meant for?
Ifedi, you have to calm down. You must calm down.
Don't tell me to calm down. I asked you a question and I want an answer.
I don't know.
What? What did you just say?
You heard me, Ifedi. I don't know who Ella is.
Then can you please tell me how that message got there? Because from where I was standing, it looked like somebody was threatening me.
Why must you feel that way, huh? Probably somebody in the house is trying to crack a joke on you.
And they choose my bathroom of all places to crack their sick jokes?
Well, I don't know why. But I will get to the root of this. I can promise you I will fish out whoever is behind it. All right? I can promise you that. Okay? So you'll be fine now?
Okay, yeah. I guess so.
Okay.
Rashid denied any knowledge of Adora. He looked me right in the eye and denied her.
That lying bastard. I mean, is he as safe he's not getting moved at all? Or are we not just getting to him?
No, I think he's moved all right. You see, after the incident in my room, he gathered his staff and questioned them. But on getting no answers, he withdrew into himself. He has become restless. He doesn't let anyone near him except me, of course.
I don't know where to start from to thank you for all you've done for us. I mean, Adora and I.
Hey, she is my cousin too, remember? What are you thanking me for?
So what's our next plan?
Yeah. Something like that. Yeah.
Aren't you happy to see me?
Yeah, yes. You look gorgeous.
I thought you wouldn't notice.
I'm sorry. have a lot on my mind.
Rashid, you've been very distant lately, and I don't think it's healthy. Have you had lunch yet?
No, not hungry.
Well, I am hungry, and I know you're hungry. I'm going to see to lunch for 2, and I don't want no for an answer, okay? Is that the prince's lunch?
Yes, madam. Pardon me. It's almost ready.
That's okay. I'll take over from here. Find something else to do, okay?
Yes, madam.
I'll serve the prince's lunch myself.
Is it comfortable? Okay. My love, you need to get some rest, alright? Get as much rest as possible. You'll be fine. Now, I will send in one of the servants to bring you a tranquilizer.
Rashid, please, please, stay with me, don't go.
Vida, you are safe, okay? Nothing will happen to you.
But the bride, what does she want from me?
She doesn't want anything from you.
But she tried to kill me. I mean, you told me you were never married, so who is she to you?
Vida. This is nothing to worry your pretty face about. Okay? Now, just get some rest. Alright?
Rashid.
Yes, Vida.
The bride. She seemed so sad. How did she die?
I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. Just sleep. Okay? Sleep.
First time I set my eyes on you, I couldn't let you off my mind. I thought of you all day and night and want to hold you close to me. Each time I think of what you are, getting you close is all I want. Being next to you, saying how much.
Abdul!
Good day, my prince.
You have been quite scarce lately since Vivida moved into this house, supposedly trying to communicate your disapproval. Well, now, my good friend, tell me, what do I owe this reappearance?
There's an email from the palace in Sokoto. The Sultan is seriously ill.
Baba is ill?
Yes, and your presence is needed urgently.
Indeed, Abdul. We must leave for Sokoto at once.
So should I commence preparations for the journey?
Yes, Abdul. Go immediately. Waste no time. I can see you've quite recovered.
I'm still shaking a little bit, but I'll be fine.
I can see that. I believe so too. Because you are made of stainless stuff. And that's one of the reasons why I love you so.
Rashid, you're always coming up with different reasons why you believe you fell in love with me.
That should only tell you how much I love you. That when I say I do, it's not child's play. Because I truly do.
I love you too.
I know. I know. Ifedi, I was wondering, will you go with me to Sokoto?
What's happening in Sokoto?
I received a message today that my father is terribly ill.
Oh my God, Rashid. I'm really sorry.
He demands to see me, and I wish you go with me.
Wait a minute. Are you asking me to come meet your father?
Yes. I mean, now that we're about to get married, isn't it proper that we get approval from my father? Or have you changed your mind about marrying me?
No, of course not. I mean, why would you think that?
Well, what about the incident that has been happening ever since you said you would get married to me? Isn't that good enough to scare you away?
Let's just say I'm giving you benefit of doubt. I'm still waiting for you to tell me what is going on. And until you're ready, I reserve my comment.
So, does that mean you're in for the trip?
Rashid, look, meeting a sultan is not a small task, and I don't know if I have the courage.
Now, that coming from you is a big laugh. Say yes. Go with me. My father will adore you.
I don't know, Rashid.
Say yes.
Okay. I'll go with you.
Yes.
Yes.
Love has no borders at all. I love you. I love you.
Adeze, Rashid has invited me to go with him to Sokoto to meet his father, the Sultan, and we'll leave first flight tomorrow morning. I cannot say all in this text message, and you know why. But I feel in my bones that this trip is the right thing to do, seeing as we're going to the place where the accident actually happened. I pray that I'll be able to learn more to help us unravel this puzzle. Inform Nora and please come over as soon as you can. Take care.
Love is an undescribable feeling. Love is an unmistakable feeling. Love knows no wrong or right. Love has no borders at all. I love you. I love you.
My prince, you're making a grave mistake.
How do you figure that out?
It's obvious. Your father, the Sultan, is ill. The last thing he should be faced with is a repeat of the fiasco that happened the last time you went home.
Really?
Yes, really. Now, my prince, please stop fooling around with this Vivada. She can't be your bride. Your place is with Aisha, your betrothed. Only God knows how she will feel if you go to face her with another Igbo girl.
Now, Abdul, listen to me real carefully. How long will it take you to understand that I really don't give a hoot about what Aisha does or doesn't do? I have found the person I want to spend the rest of my life with. Now, too bad if you or Aisha is not happy about it.
My prince, the way you're going, if I didn't know you better, I would think she's one of those girls you promised marriage to. But Aisha has been betrothed to you for 27 years. It is believed that one day you'll marry.
Now, that's where you have it wrong, my friend. I have never for one day thought that is true. Now, you hear me. Aisha has never been my type and never will be.
So, you will bring disgrace upon your father? You will make the Sultan go back on his words because of that girl? That Vivada?
Now, Abdul, contrary to your words, Abdul, Baba is a very understanding man. And he will not hold me to the promise once he realizes that my heart belongs to Vivida and that I am willing to stand by her no matter what.
Unlike you did for Ella, I suppose. Look, my prince, have you bothered to ask yourself why so many strange things are happening ever since your association with Vivida? Now, first of all, Ella's ghost seems to be restless. She seems to be haunting you all the time, ever since Vivida came into the picture.
Now, you listen to me, Abdul.
I'm sorry I kept you waiting.
Hi, you took so long. What happened?
We're sorting some things out. Shall we?
Yeah, sure. I'm after you. I'm after you.
All right.
I love you. I want you. But you mean the world to me. I love you. I want you. But you mean the world to me. First time I set my eyes on you, I couldn't get you off my mind. I thought of you all day and night. It's me, Rashid.
Oh, son, you're back.
Yes, Baba. I came immediately I heard the news. I spoke to Dr. Mohammed and he said your condition is quite critical.
Forget about Muhammad. What does he know about medicine?
Oh, he does. He knows a lot. Except this time, we want you to travel abroad. We want you to have the best medical care.
You don't have to bother yourself about that. It is the old heart, you know. It's growing weak every day.
I know, but we don't want it to give up just yet. That is why we want you to travel. I heard abroad they have medicine that can work wonders for a heart problem like yours.
Tell me. Tell me about the girl you brought home with you. I learned that she is from the East. Is that true?
News does travel fast. But yes, Baba.
What is your stand on this one, son?
I love her. I love her very much. And if only you give me your consent and your blessing, I will make her my bride.
You never did love Aisha, did you?
No. I'm sorry.
Well, is this one like the other one you brought the last time?
No. Vivada is not anything like Ella. It's like they're on opposite sides. Vivada is outspoken. She's lively, fun to be with. Everything a prince wants in a woman.
From your tone, it looks like you love this one so much.
Yes, I do, Baba. I love her very much. And you will get to love her too, the minute you meet her.
Well, I'm tired now. You bring her to me when I'm rested. I've got to see this beautiful girl that so captured your heart.
I will. Get some rest.
You're welcome home, my son.
Baba, it's good to see you up this morning. How are you feeling?
Fine. Thank you, son.
Baba, I want you to meet the love of my life, Vivada. Vivada, that's my father, the Sultan.
Serikina Hansa.
You may sit down for now. So, are you the girl that so enthralled my son? He tells me that he wants to marry you. Is that so?
Yes, Your Highness.
And are you in the same feeling? Are you in love with my son enough to marry him?
So, yes, Your Highness.
Twice you hesitate before answering my question, and I wonder why.
I'm sorry, Your Highness, but as someone who's conversant with certain norms and traditions of most tribes of this nation, I know that being a prince and being the only heir to the throne, you must have chosen a bride for him, and as such may see me as an intrusion.
That's true, my child. What you say is true. Rashid certainly does have somebody has been betrothed almost all his life. But there comes a time when one has to do away with his leaning towards tradition and allow the law of nature to take its course. And I believe such time is now. So all I ask is, can you make my son happy? Because it is one thing to be loved and quite another to be happy in love. So I ask, will you do both to Rashid?
Your Highness, I love your son very much, and I'll make him happy. I promise.
Then you are welcome into my household, Vivida. And one day, you must tell me how you come about that name. I tell you, it is most strange.
So that's the place I was telling you about. Cool, right?
You have a beautiful home here. You must be proud.
Oh yes, I am. Very proud. This place has lots of memories. I mean, it's my heritage after all. And I can't wait to share it all with you.
Not so fast. You know your father hasn't given his 100% approval yet.
Oh yes, he has. He welcomed you into our home. In my books, that's 100% approval. And I still can't get over the fact how easily that was. Very successful. I must confess, I was shaking in my shoes.
So, what happens to your betrothed now?
I think Papa has to speak to Aisha's people, but that can only be after his trip when he comes back. I hope you don't mind.
No, not at all. I'm not in a hurry.
You're not in a hurry? Do I sense that you are not very much interested in getting married to me?
Rashid, that's not what I meant. All I was trying to say is it doesn't matter how long, as long as we're together in the end.
All right. I understand. So, take a look there. See the...
Oh, that's a...
Yes.
The giraffe.
Yeah, is it still there? And this is where I used to swing. When I was little. So really, this house has lots of memories.
Love is an indescribable feeling. Love is an unmistakable feeling. Love knows no wrong.
Higher Germany!
Haka lafiya na tsoron giwa.
That's good. Kalaya Germany ka.
Na ja zamani ka sarki.
My love, I'm just going to see Baba off at the airport. I'll be back soon. Take care of yourself.
Rashid, I'm not a baby. I can take care of myself.
Don't wonder why.
No, I won't. I'll miss you.
Yeah.
So you're the whore Rashid brought home with him.
I beg your pardon? Who are you?
I see no one deemed it fit to tell you about me. I am Aisha Bello, Governor Atiku Bello's daughter, Rashid's fiancée.
Oh. Right. I've heard about you, all right. The over-pampered girl who still hangs on to outdated tradition in order to secure herself a man, because left on her own, she'll never get the likes of Prince Rashid to look at her.
How dare you insult me, you Eastern prostitute? Do you know what I can do to you? Do you know the daughter of who I am?
I believe you made yourself quite clear when you introduced yourself, Aisha Atiku Bello.
I see you've got guts. More guts than the last lot Rashid brought. Well, I warn you, leave my man for me and leave this state while you last at it, or else you'll be sorry.
Are you threatening me?
Well, I don't care how you take it. Do as you are advised. Goodbye. Jake ni makaya fa kisa. Rara ko lagi zauna gida kike?
Ah, Vivaida, there you are. I've been all over the place looking for you, and the servant said you were up in here. Why are you up in the room all alone?
Your father is on his way, I suppose.
Oh, yes, he is. His flight took off about an hour ago. Is there something the matter, my love? Is that how you greet your prince?
How else do you want me to greet you? How else? After being harassed by your darling betrothed? And then, I come up here and I find this waiting for me.
Aisha was here. And what is that?
Don't you recognize it?
No.
It's a diary belonging to somebody named Ella. I believe the same woman who keeps appearing to me. The same Ella whose name is constantly mentioned.
Where did you get that?
On the bed. Exactly where your ghost bride wanted me to see it.
I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea what you're talking about.
You don't know what I'm talking about? On the 16th of November, Ella Okoye wedded Prince Rashid Umar Hassan.
Who told you that? Now tell me who?
Get your filthy hands off me. Nobody told me anything. It's all written here in black and white in your late wife's diary.
Vivaida,
hear anything you have to say.
Ifedi, I can explain.
There is nothing to explain, Rashid. I know everything now. You deceived this Ella girl into marrying you. And then you leveled some stupid accusation at her and denied her in front of your father. You betrayed your wife, Rashid, and you lied to me.
Ifedi, my love. Now just let me...
Don't call me that. Don't call me that because you don't know the meaning of that word.
Ifedi. Ifedi, come back here at once. Ifedi! Abdullahi, are you trying to tell me that you have no idea how Ella's diary appeared in Ifedi's room? Or are you just trying to cause a rift between Ifedi and myself?
Why would I want to do that, my prince?
Why would you want to do that? That's my question. I should be asking that question, Abdullahi. And I cannot understand on the life of me why you detest Ifedi so much. And why all these questions popping up about Ella everywhere she turns?
I don't know why all these things are happening. But have you bothered to ask Ifedi? She might know something we don't know.
What is that supposed to mean?
Yes, maybe. Just maybe she's not as pristine as she makes it out to be. Besides, Ella's ghost had never appeared before, till she came into the picture. And how come no one has ever seen her? If you ask, I think Ifedi knows something she's not telling.
You think Ifedi knows something?
Yes.
What does she know? Tell me.
Like the real secret behind Ella's death.
How dare you, Abdullahi? How dare you insinuate that Ella didn't die the way she did, through an accident? Were you not there? Were you not there when the police showed up and gave their report? That she was drunk and drove over the cliff? Were you not there?
If that is what you truly believe, then why the guilt trip, my prince? Besides, if I can vividly remember, there was an urgency to get rid of her body. Maybe you could be...
Yes, but I couldn't do it. I couldn't get rid of her like that. Are you insinuating that I killed Ella?
Nothing of that sort. Nothing of that sort, my prince. Even if you did, there is nothing I can do. Besides, we are friends, and friends are meant to keep secrets.
Thank you, Abdullahi. But no, thank you. That is one confidence I can do without. I did not kill Ella. And the truth must be told. I just don't know what to do about this situation. And all the pains that is causing Ifedi. I must get to the root of this. I must.
Then permit me, my prince. Permit me to do a little digging of my own. My suspicions might turn out to be true.
Fair enough. I permit you, Abdullahi. Go ahead. Dig all you can and solve this mystery before it drives me crazy. But be warned. If your suspicion is anywhere related to Ifedi, you will have me to contend with.
Now go there, Rankadedi.
Now leave.
So as I was saying, the two-bedroom flat is supposed to have the bungalow, the duplex.
Rashid, worry yourself. We have to talk.
Aisha, whatever it is can wait. As you can see, I'm in a very crucial meeting with these noble men.
Be it as it may, it is not more important than what I want to discuss with you. So, gentlemen, if you will excuse us, I need some time alone with my husband.
Okay.
Oh, gentlemen, please. Can you just disregard that instruction and have a seat? No, it's okay. Please, sit. If my betrothed wants to share her grievances in front of you, I mean, so be it. It's her decision.
Don't you insult me in front of your employees, Rashid.
You are the one insulting yourself in front of these men, Aisha. And you're doing a good job at that. Now, if you must speak to me, fair enough. But I will not keep this meeting on hold indefinitely because this meeting will progress.
You dare talk to me like that, Rashid? All because of that brazen hussy you brought back with you. Aren't you ashamed of yourself? I mean, when will you stop trying to humiliate everyone and grow up? Kasorareni, you listen to me. I will not wait for you forever. So I suggest you get your act together and do what is expected of you.
And by that, what do you mean?
I mean, it's about time you get this marriage on the go. The way I see it, this engagement has lasted too long. And the time has come for you to quit sowing wild oats. By the way, you will start by getting rid of that cheap tart at the house because I will not condone living in the same house as where my husband once hosted a concubine.
Aisha, you know what I think? I think you're the one who has a lot of growing up to do. That's what I think. Because I still don't get it. Why you will be trying to believe in something so hard knowing that deep down inside you it would never work.
Mene? What the hell do you mean by that?
Why are you acting so surprised? Huh? Why? I have never given you a reason to believe that I wanted you as a lifetime partner. And it was because of you that I traveled. I left this land only to go and think about how I can get out of this unreasonable union that you and I were forced into. Now you listen to me. You have never tickled my fancy. I have never been attracted to you, and I do not love you.
What insolence! What you call unreasonable is our tradition. It's a tradition that has existed before our forefathers. Who told you you can wish them away on some whimsical fancy?
Very funny. Now, why am I the one who is surprised? Why? Tell me, with all your extensive travel and your educational background, you still think like an archaic 16th century maid. For me, your education has been a total waste.
Rashid!
Yes! I'm sorry, dear, but that's the way it is. There is no future. Nothing between you and I.
Wallahi kajina rentsa baka isaba. Baka isaba, you can't and you do not want to see our future together because of that Igbo prostitute you convince yourself you're in love with. Is that it?
As it is, it wouldn't make a difference, would it?
Now I see you truly need help getting out of dreamland. And guess what? Rashid, I will see to it that you are waking up with a great shock. Because I am not letting you go. Not without a fight.
Siyanjuma. I'm sorry, gentlemen. Sorry for that intrusion.
What is that?
I don't know, my prince. But it sounds like a cat. And it's coming from that end.
That's fine. Did Mama leave you alone? Or did you stray? I can promise you that we will take good care of you. You're in good hands. Now take this kitten to the kitchen and tell the cook to give it warm milk.
As you wish, my prince.
Now. Ifedi, seems like you want to cry.
Don't be silly, Rashid. Why would I want to cry? Because I saw you rescue a kitten?
No, maybe because of your own perception. As a murderer as I should be, devoid of feelings, I shouldn't give a hoot about human beings, let alone a cat.
I've decided to leave. Please instruct your drivers to take me to the airport in the morning.
So is this it then? You have tried and found me guilty of something you know nothing about. And you've decided not to give me the benefit of the doubt. Now you want to leave? How fickle-minded can you be? I thought you were different.
It is very cowardly of you to want to turn the tables on me, Rashid. You are the one holding out on me. You are the one who refused to tell me anything about a previous marriage. You're the same person who refused to tell me anything concerning the mystery surrounding your dead bride, even when her ghost tried to harm me. You still kept mum. Now tell me, is that the attitude of someone who deserves the benefit of doubt? No, I don't think so.
Did it ever occur to you that I must have been as confused as you were when all of these things were happening?
No, it didn't. And you want to know why?
Why?
Because the way I saw it, if you didn't have anything to hide, you would have told me somewhere along the line while you were declaring your undying love for me. But no, you didn't. Neither did you tell me that she died through questionable circumstances.
Ifedi, no man would like to admit that he has at one time been a failure. Because it's not an excuse. And I'm not ready to give one. But just ask yourself this question. The man you so claim to love, could he possibly be a murderer? If your answer is in the affirmative, then you can leave. And I promise you, I would not stop you. Good night.
Love knows no wrong. Alright. Love has no borders at all. I love you.
And you know what, Abdul? Wallahi, I have never been humiliated like this in my entire life. Can you imagine Rashid being so rude to me? Because of that shameless hussy. And in the presence of his employees too. And you know what? You caused it all.
Habaranki Dedi, I don't understand how that can possibly be so.
You don't understand what? Were you not supposed to be watching out and reporting every aspect of Rashid's love affair to me? Was I not paying you to monitor every relationship that may blossom between Rashid and any other woman after the fiasco of his last affair? But what did you do, Abdul? You did absolutely nothing.
The way you're talking, you make it sound as if it's very easy to make the prince change his mind when it sets to do something. Short of tying him in Elisha, couldn't possibly do anything.
So you folded your hands, huh? You watched while some witch drove her evil claws into my man. Or have you forgotten our deal, Abdul? Or are you now in love with this one just like you foolishly fell in love with the other one?
I hate you, my lady. I hate you for reminding me of something I've been trying to forget. For reminding me of something I had lost.
Wait. Don't tell me you're still in love with that tramp, even in death. Well, you can hate me as much as you like. No skin off my hide, Abdul.
Toshikena, what else do you want me to do?
Whatever you deem fit to get Vivida out of my way for good. I am sure you're not beyond hashing some watertight plans just like you've done before. Or else, I would tell the truth behind that stupid Ella's death. So get started now. Abdul, I will be expecting to hear from you soonest. You can see yourself out.
Sorry to have kept you waiting.
The prince wants you to run a thorough investigation on the person in that picture. Her name is Vivida Francis. He wants to know everything about her. I mean, every little detail about her. Right from her roots, down to whether she likes her coffee black or white.
I get your drift, sir.
Now, I don't need to tell you how urgent this is. And do a clean job.
Will do. Haven't I always delivered?
This is your deposit. The balance will be paid when the job is done.
Thank you, sir.
See you then. I'll see you myself out.
Abdul, what do you have for me?
I managed to get Vivida's photograph for her background to be investigated.
Why? You think she has some kind of muddy background that we can use against her?
I'm not so sure, but I have a hunch that she's not the person she claims she is. And if my suspicion is true, then we could use that to fight her.
Abdul, I have no use for your hunches. I am running out of patience. I need results. I need results like yesterday. Don't try reaching me unless you have something useful. Or else, I will show you up for the traitor that you are. I want you there! You try it, you find yourself behind bars. Banza sha sha sha.
Wow, it's so nice to see you girls. I was wondering what kept you.
Nothing. We're just trying to be careful regarding Adese's uncanny resemblance to Ella. You know, we don't know the places he might have taken her to, so we're just being careful.
Yeah, that's true. You have a point. So, did you guys have any problems getting settled?
Oh, no, not at all. Although I still cannot believe how small this town is.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
I never believed I'd have so much fun being here. You know, it's Rashid's birthplace. And it's such a fascinating little town.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that because of Rashid or just your appreciation of nature's work?
Vivida, ignore her. How are the plans coming up? I mean, have you found anything about my sister's death yet?
Well, not yet. Although something came up and...
Although what? Vivida, come on, tell me. Although what?
Look, Adese. I know this is not what you're expecting to hear. But I don't think Rashid had anything to do with Adora's death.
What?
Look, Rashid and I, we've spent time together. And I've come to know the man behind the Playboy facade. And that man is certainly not able to commit murder.
Wow. This is the seventh wonder of the world. Vivada, why don't you just come out straight and tell us you're falling in love with this guy instead of lying?
Nora, please, don't be ridiculous.
Is it true?
Of course not. You guys are being quite ridiculous.
Are we?
Yes, you are. I mean, what did I say? All I said is that I don't think Rashid had anything to do with Adora's death. Besides, even if he's innocent of the crime, I won't be foolish enough to fall in love with him. He's still the enemy.
Well, tell us about it. Yeah. Vivada, you can lie all you want. You can go on and lie, but I can see through you. Isn't it a shame that you fell for this same guy you held in so much contempt a while ago? Huh? I bet you must have fallen into bed with him as well.
Oh, stop it, Nara. Stop it. Just stop bitching around, okay? Stop it. You know, that could never happen.
Then why is she looking as guilty as hell? Why? Okay, Adeze, ask her to look into your eyes and truly deny the fact that she is not in love with Rashid. Yeah, go ahead.
Adeze, I don't know what Nora is going on about, but I'm not in love with Rashid.
Vivada, you're such a lie. You're a bloody lying bitch. Nora. That's what you are.
Nora!
So it is true. You have fallen in love with him. Aren't you ashamed of yourself?
It wasn't my intention, Adeze, I swear.
Oh, it wasn't your intention. Then what was it? I mean, how could you? Why, Vivada? Why? You of all people know that he killed my sister, so why?
No, he did not.
Oh, he did not. How do you know that? When you've been so blinded by love for him.
I just know, Adeze. I mean, Rashid is such a tender, considerate person. He's just not capable of murder.
Just hear yourself talk. Just listen to yourself talk. You talk like a 5th grader. And God, I wish I could just slap some senses back into your head. How stupid can you get? Jesus Christ. Don't you realize what this Rashid guy is trying to do to you?
He's not trying to do anything to me, Adeze.
Oh yeah. So you admit you love him. You're in love with him.
Yes. I'm sorry, but I guess I saw what Ella and Nora saw in him. I've grown to love him. And you want to know something else?
What?
Adora is not the only person that loved Rashid.
Please.
Rashid loved her in return, and he's still hurting.
I don't believe you.
Yeah, I know. And that's what I need to prove. Look, I feel there's someone in that household who knows something about Ella's death. And I owe it to Rashid to find out who it is.
So you're gonna go back there? Aren't you afraid that something might happen to you? I mean, if the person who killed my sister stays in the house, don't you think that the person, for whatever reason, might try to harm you?
Don't worry about me, cousin. I'll be fine. I need to see this thing to the end. And I owe it to Rashid and to all of us. I'll be fine.
Love is an undescribable feeling. Love is an unmistakable feeling. Love knows no wrong or right. Love has no borders at all. I love you. I love you.
You came back?
Were you thinking I wouldn't?
Well, when the car drove off early this morning, I thought you decided to leave. After all.
I wanted to, but I couldn't.
I see. So you decided to trust me then? What is he doing here? I don't remember sending for him.
Oh.
Good evening, my prince.
Good evening, Franco. What brings you to my home today? I hope it's of importance.
Can I speak to you in private?
Excuse me? Yes, Franco. How can I help you?
This is the information you asked me to get on the woman.
Which woman, Franco? I don't remember sending any such message to you.
Of course you did. You ordered the investigation on Miss Vivada Francis. I believe the same woman that you're with right now.
You investigated Vivada?
On your order, sir. Yes.
I see. Franco, can you remind me who delivered my message to you?
Abdullahi, you asked him to call me, and he did.
Oh, I see. Forgive me, Franco. Pardon my attitude. I did indeed forget.
Say, do you want me to tell you little of what is contained in this envelope?
That won't be necessary, since I will read it myself. Okay. Is there any balance for your services?
70,000, my prince.
I will have my secretary call you.
Very well then.
Abdullahi, Bayana Hanaka, you investigated Vivada, even after I told you not to. And you lied to the PI, telling him it was upon my orders. Now, I ask you once again, why did you do that? Have my orders become so little to you?
Apwan Rankededi, I'm sorry for going against your orders, but I had my reason.
Hakim Banza! How dare you investigate my woman, invading her privacy?
I did everything because you're becoming too blind to see this lady for the Jezebel she is. Rankededi, I still feel she's not the person she claims she is. Besides, she's only leading you on. I feel she's here for some sort of assignments. This could well be the proof.
How dare you, low-life idiot, call my woman name to my face, even after what you've done? Sha.
I have done nothing to be ashamed of. Rankededi, all I did was to save you from wrecking your honor and that of your father. That could be the end result if you keep trusting that lady. Rankededi, I implore you to read the content of this envelope. I implore you to let us know what it says before prosecuting me. Haba Rankededi, haven't you thought of how sudden everything happened? I mean, she getting hold of you, making you fall in love, then proposing to her. Rankededi, this lady you're in love with might be a bloody, gold-digging murderer with a sordid past. It is in here, if only you could read.
Abdullahi, you know what I think? I think I've given you one too many liberties. But that will be the last. Although I blame myself for giving you so much freedom, no more. As of today, your services are no longer needed in this household.
How about Rankededi?
Now pack your things and get out within 2 hours.
Rankededi Atimacheni.
Or I will throw you out myself. Guards!
Rankededi Atimacheni.
Why would you do that? I thought you would have read it at least.
Is there something you want to tell me? Is there something you're hiding from me?
No. I mean...
There is nothing in that envelope that is of interest to me. If there is something you cannot say, then it's better left unsaid.
Rashid, you cannot trust me. You shouldn't. What if I actually have something to hide?
I can. I can trust you. Because you trusted me when you had every reason to believe that I am a murderer. I'm only returning the trust. And I know that you will not do anything to destroy what we have.
Love is an undescribable
Vivada, I love you.
Love is an unmistakable
I love you.
Love knows no wrong. Alright.
I love you. I love you.
Love has no borders at all. I love you.
To think that Rashid will relieve me of my job just because of a woman. After all I've done for him, all I've sacrificed, what I get in the long run is a sack. A bloody damn sack. I feel like crushing her bones.
I wonder why you didn't do all of that there, instead of coming here to rant about it. You are a fool, Abdullahi. Kaiwawani. I have no sympathy for you because you brought this upon yourself.
Haba, my lady. Didn't I tell you how it all happened? It's because of that private investigator. He went and took the results of his investigation to Rashid. It's all his fault.
No, not from where I'm standing. Nobody asked you to use the same private investigator, knowing fully well that he is an employee of the Sultan. But no, you chose Franco. You even told him that Rashid is aware of the investigation. Abdul, you messed it up.
What could I have done? I was desperate. I needed something. Something to make him, something to lay my hands on so that he can turn against Vivada. I never knew that she had a very strong hold on him. Neither did I think of him finding out.
To tell you the truth, this is a part that really blows my mind. That the Rashid I know could love and trust a woman so much, even in the face of the accusations you leveled against her.
Damn Vivada. Damn both of them. Let them go to hell.
Abdul, this is not the time to throw tantrums in the air. What is your next plan of action?
I have one. I want to go to Franco, the private investigator. I still feel he has something we could use against her. Yes.
Do that if you think it will help, but I don't think so. Because Rashid loves this woman so much that any mud you sling at her cannot hold. Abdul, I want you to kill her.
Kai?
Yes, kill her and get her out of my way for good.
Kill her? But
yes, Abdullahi. Surely you do not have any objection. I mean, it's not like you've not done it before. I'll be hearing from you, Abdullahi.
I hope the information I brought for Prince Rashid was satisfactory.
Yes, it is. But actually, the prince misplaced his copy. In fact, he sent me to get another if you have it.
Oh yes, I do. I'll just make sure I have extra copy of my job.
That's a load off my chest.
Not that I'm trying to press, sir, but The prince acted as if he wasn't aware of the investigation. Though I came to attribute that to the fact that the subject matter was there present at the time.
That could be the reason why.
Yeah. Here we go. Well, I don't know. I wondered why the prince wanted her investigated. The only thing of interest is that she's cousin to the prince's ex-girlfriend. Or did that man they were married?
What are you talking about? Which ex-girlfriend?
The lady that died in the car accident.
Ella?
That's the one. You see, the lady Vivada changed her last name to Francis. I guess she didn't want the prince to make the connection between her and her deceased cousins. Her real name is Vivada Koi.
Subhanallah.
That was a very spacious meal. I enjoyed it. I'm off to work now.
I still don't think it was proper for you to sack Abdul like that.
Vivaida, why are you willing to have sympathy on somebody who will readily destroy your image?
No, he didn't succeed, did he? Look, I don't want to be the reason for you guys to have problems.
Well, so don't let it be. I'm very resolute on this, Vivaida. I will not go back on my words. Not on this issue, not even for you.
But you guys have been friends from childhood. You can't just throw friendship away like that.
Now, that's where you got it wrong. I will not allow any friend of mine, no matter how close, to come between me and the woman that I love. Abdul knew that and he chose to disregard it. Now, case closed. I'm off to work.
I'll miss you.
Yes, same here. Thank you. Later.
Bye. My name became Mrs. Rashid Ella Omar Hassan. I am the happiest woman in the world because I've gotten married to the man I love. Abdullahi confessed his love for me today. Huh? Abdullahi confessed his love for me today. He said he has been in love with me long before Rashid saw me. I laughed him off, of course. Imagine him proposing to me on my wedding night. Everyone has turned against me. Rashid, his staff, everyone, and I don't know why. Even Abdul, who has been a rock I can lean on, has also turned against me because of something I didn't do. Today I overheard Rashid and Abdul talking in private. Abdul said something about getting rid of me any way possible. Dear Diary, Abdul told me something that scared me today. I don't know what happened, but it looks like I have my friend back. He invited me over for tea and told me that Rashid has made arrangements to have me assassinated and that I must leave immediately. I'm packing my bags as I write this in tears. This is farewell to a love turned soul. I don't understand this. I can't make sense of any of this. I know Rashid did not kill Ella. But the contents of this diary point fingers at him. Could it be Abdullahi? No. I don't think so. I mean, what would be the motive?
Haven't you figured it out yet?
You?
Finally, you found the answer. I killed her. I killed Ella.
You killed Ella and not Rashid. Why? What did she do to you? All she did was marry the man she loved. Was it her fault she was from another tribe?
I killed Ella because she threw me over and married Rashid. As if that wasn't enough. She laughed at me in the face when I told her I was in love with her.
What did you want her to do? What did you want her to do, for crying out loud, when you told her on her wedding night? Did you expect her to leave Rashid and marry you?
No, she should have done anything else other than laugh in my face. She ridiculed my emotions. That was unforgivable.
And so you framed her for infidelity. Turned everyone against her. As if that was not enough for you, you killed her. Tell me, how did you do it? Dr. Hakar made everybody believe it was an accident, even the police. I wonder how you covered it up so perfectly.
I poisoned her. It was as simple as that. You see, one failing Ella had was that she was too trusting. She trusted me once, and it was very easy for me to convince her to trust me again. Now, over poison tea, I made her believe she had to run for her dear life. In fact, I even helped her along. And on her way, it happened. Vivada, if I couldn't have her, no one was worthy of having her.
Not even your childhood friend, Rashid. Did you stop to think for a minute what Ella's death would do to him?
I knew he would survive, and he survived. Now, he survived enough to get himself into another mess. And that brings me to you. Now that I know what it is, a few questions before I kill you. I know you're Ella's cousin. Yes, I read it in the reports. I read it. But what I can't figure out is what you're doing here. Care to answer that?
Yes, I am Ella's cousin. I'm sure you thought she didn't have anybody. Well, you were wrong. I came here to find out who killed her.
I see it. So you schemed your way into Rashid's life, pretending to be in love with him, just because you thought he killed Ella. To take revenge?
Yes.
I suppose all that nonsense about the ghost bride was staged by you.
I did what I had to do because I was determined to find out who killed my cousin.
So now that you found out that Rashid is not the one that killed Ella, that I, Abdullahi, murdered Adora, what's going to happen?
Report you to the police, of course. Wait, do you think I'm going to let you go scot-free? I will report you to the police and have you arrested for murder.
Not for your life.
It's okay. It's okay. It's all right.
You alright?
I love you, I want you, don't you mean the world to me? I love you, I want you, don't you mean the world to me? First time I set my eyes on you, I couldn't let you off my mind. I thought of you all day and night, and want to hold you close to me. Each time I think of what you are, getting you close is all I want. Being next to you, saying how much I care. Yeah, I love you, yes I do. I want you, I really do. Don't you mean the world from my heart? Oh, yeah. I love you, yes I do. I want you, I really do. Don't you mean the world from my heart? From the bottom of my heart, I really wanna love you. Take good care of you and give you all you wanna have. Cause you mean the world to me. I love you so. You are my morning star and my sunshine. Everything I have, I wanna share with you. My love, my care, attention is all I give to you. I love you, yes I do. I want you, I do. Don't you mean the world? I love you, love you, love you, love you. I love you from my heart, you see. I want you from my heart, you see. Don't you mean the world? Can you believe it? From my
Food is ready. You want me to bring yours here?
I'm not hungry.
What are you doing to yourself? I mean, when are you going to come out of this stupor that you've put yourself into and realize that you're not being fair to yourself?
What is fair? Do I deserve fairness after what I did to Rashid? I deserve to be punished.
Oh, well. Since there is no punisher, you decided to do the punishing yourself. Is that why you're going on a hunger strike?
Look, Adezi, just leave me alone, okay? Just let me be, please.
No, I won't leave you alone. I won't. And you want to know why? Because I can't stand to see you suffer. Yes, it's true we said that to trick Rashid, but you fell in love with him. Isn't that enough punishment for you too? Are you not going through the kind of pain he is going through too?
Yeah, I might be suffering, but it's nothing compared to what Rashid is going through. I mean, you think about it. The betrayal. Finding out that what you thought you had all along was only a mirage.
Come on. You know that's not true. What you and Rashid shared, it's not a mirage and cannot be called a mirage. You love him just like he loves you, even though it was not your intention to. Come on, Vivida. Just follow your heart. Go out there, look for the man you love, sort out things and put yourself out of this misery forever.
That's not an option, Adezi.
Well, would you mind telling me why?
I can't face him. Rashid probably hates me for making such a fool of him. I can't face him.
Oh well, so you prefer to sit down here and kill yourself silently rather than going out there and looking for the man you love and sorting things out with yourselves?
There is nothing to sort out. What I did is unforgivable. And seeing Rashid will only reopen old wounds, and I don't want to deal with that. I can't.
Oh well, suit yourself. Oh no, do not suit yourself. Go out there, follow your heart, okay? Look for him and talk. Jesus, what are you being difficult? Hello, Rashid. Don't look so shocked. I'm not a ghost.
Well, I know that. I now see where you came in handy with all this drama. Except yours is an uncanny resemblance to that of your sisters.
Anyway, I must actually send my apologies to you. I'm really sorry for everything that's happened. Believe me, from my heart, I am sorry.
It's alright. It's alright. I've long been able to get over this amusement.
Well, thank God for that.
Why aren't you surprised to see me?
I've actually been hoping for a miracle to happen. And since the miracle wasn't forthcoming from my cousin's side, I was actually relying on your sensitive part, which she always talks about. I guess that's why.
I see. How's she?
Truthfully? Well, from a scale of 1 to 10, I think she's just hanging in on 1. She's devastated. She's in a bad shape, really. You know, the worst of it all is that she keeps blaming herself for everything that's happened. And she even says that she deserves the pain she's going through. Terrible.
Where is she?
She's inside.
Can I see her?
Of course, yes. You can go.
Why have you been crying? Why so much sorrow?
I guess I'm being punished for betraying a loved one.
Did you say a loved one? Ifedi, could that loved one be me? Huh? Ifedi, why do you allow your life to be so saddened?
You shouldn't be here. How did you find me?
I went to your former workplace. And all the things you've ever told me, that is the only one that is true.
You shouldn't have come. What's the use trying to remember what will only haunt me more?
Maybe so that from the hurt, we can forgive and learn to love each other once more. Please.
Rashid, you don't know what you're saying. How can you want to love me after what I put you through?
Ifedi, you don't understand. I don't have a choice. I don't. The love that you brought into my life has changed me completely. And ever since you've been gone, there is this vacuum that only you can fill up. Come back. Come back to me.
It won't work. I hurt you. I hurt you so much that it will always come between us.
What if I promise I won't let it? I won't let it. Ifedi, you did what you did. You had a reason to do it. I understand and I forgive you.
How about the lies? All the lies I told your father. Won't they haunt us forever?
No, they won't. We won't let it. We won't let it. Ifedi, please. Can you stop all these excuses? Please. Now, unless you want me to believe that you don't love me the way you say you do, you're just trying to scare me away.
That's not true, Rashid. I do love you. It's just that I hurt you so much and you giving me another chance. It's like a dream.
It's not a dream. Look at me. It's not a dream. Ifedi, I love you. And I forgive you. And I want you to know that life without you is meaningless. Please come back.
Oh, Rashid.
Ifedi, please. Please. What do you say? Can we forgive, forget, and move on? Can you please accept to come back to me so we can start a new life? Please. Yes. Marry me.
I love you. I want you. Nothing mean the world to me.
from my heart, I really wanna love you. Take good care of you and give you all you wanna have. Cause you mean the world to me, I love you so. You are my morning star and my sunshine. Everything I have, I wanna share with you. My love, my care, attention is all I give.